Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been such a long time since I did my last vlog. I'm pretty sure Rico was around about 6 or 9 weeks old when I did my last vlog. We are actually in November now, absolutely crazy. Where has those 9 months gone? Honestly do not know. But I'm back with a life update for you all, just a bit of an honest chat of how my postpartum has gone, and you know, all the exciting things that we've experienced, the highs, the lows, all that fun stuff. We're just in the car at the moment, as you can tell, just heading to Morrison's to get Rico's baby milk because we are running low. So as soon as we get home, I look forward to jumping on the camera and speaking to you all again. So as the title says, this video is all about us in the past 9 months and a little bit of an update where we're at with our family, our home, etc, etc. So we placed an offer on a house back in March. I think I briefly mentioned in my previous vlog that we were house hunting. We are currently sat in our new home. We put an offer in March, we got the offer accepted, we moved into this property in August it was. So not that long ago, because we're only in November. So we purchased our first family home. I became a homeowner. Absolutely crazy, still crazy to believe this day. We very much moved into the property of how it was left. We've got so many plans and so many things that need doing to this house before we actually make it our own and put our stamp on it. So we are looking to get the the electrics done, the plumbing checked. We've got a huge willow tree outside in the garden, which needs pruning, and then obviously to make sure the roots aren't affecting underneath the house. We did play safe and have a home buyer's report done, so we've kind of got a list of all the things that need checking for the house, so we know what we're doing. As mentioned, we haven't yet decorated. The one room we have actually started to play around with is Rico's bedroom. Now he's 9 months old. I believe he needs his own bedroom and his space, especially now he's crawling, because at the moment he sleeps in his next to me crib, which is behind me, or sleeps in our bed. And a baby in your bed with 3 of you is just not fun, is it? So he needs his space. So yeah, so Rico's room is currently underway. I've got a vision in my head of how I want it to look, and it's so exciting to finally get him his own little nursery. So yeah, so we bought a house. It's still crazy to actually say it out loud. So we have our first family home. I just can't wait till it's all finished and it's how we envisioned it to be. So we have a new home. I got a new job. I now manage a department in a school, which is a little bit different to obviously what I used to do before. I do now work part-time, and obviously with me being back at work means Rico now goes to nursery. He goes to nursery 3 days a week. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he absolutely hated it at first. Every time I dropped him off, he would just cry. They'd call me and say, can you come and collect him because he's not settling. He's been there, we're in November now, so he's been there 2 months and he has somewhat settled in a little bit better now. Last week was half term, so he was off for the week with me while I was off work, so it has actually unsettled him just a little bit, but now he's got to go back this week. Fingers crossed he will be okay. I think it's just he likes to break my heart when I drop him off with crying for me. But when he's actually in the room, he seems like he's fine. I do have the nursery app on my phone, so I can check on him throughout the day while he's there, see what he's eaten, what his nappies have been, all that fun stuff. But while I'm at work, it is kind of hard to, keep being on the app and keeping on track. But, I trust them and I trust that he's fine while he's there. So yeah, so Rico's now a big boy, goes to nursery. We got a new car. We purchased a new family car. I'm so grateful for our new car. I never in the world would imagine that I'd be driving a Range Rover at 26. It's such a nice car. It's a lot bigger compared to my previous car. We need the space with now being a family of 4. In my other car, we've struggled for things like food shopping with the bugaboo at the same time. If we were going to Leicester to visit family, it was just a struggle. So with this new car, we don't have that struggle anymore, so very grateful for that. My other struggle with this car is making sure it's kept clean. I'm pretty sure you other parents out there who have children know what I'm talking about. The older children especially taking bottles, books, toys, everything you can imagine into the car and not taking it out. So we've got to make sure it's kept clean. What else? We went actually on holiday in September. It feels like it was so long ago now, but it really wasn't. Yeah, so we went to Cyprus in September. We had an amazing time. We booked purposely a family orientated hotel. It was through TUI. I'm pretty sure it was a TUI Blue hotel. It's classed as Ayia Napa. Ayia Napa strip wasn't too far from where we were staying, but obviously we weren't there for that kind of holiday this time, so we did venture out the one night, but we didn't go fully onto the strip at night, just in the daytime. So yeah, it was such a wonderful hotel. There were so many other babies there. Obviously we were a little bit dubious of what Rico was going to be like, but he was a godsend on the airplane. He slept there and back. So super thankful for that. The hotel itself was huge. There's so many things to do: kids clubs, multiple swimming pools, lots of food choice for, you know, for Rico and for Maya and for us. So we did have a fantastic time on holiday. So many memories were made, so many photos. I feel like it all literally just crammed into such a small space, especially with having Rico as well. You want to see the camera? So yeah, one thing I will say just to everyone who's watching this video is make sure you live your life to the fullest. You know, every day treat it as your last, because you don't know what's around the corner. You don't ever know what's going to happen. Manifestation, you know, for health and positivity and all that fun stuff. Just make sure, you know, you're there and you're present, and, you know, spreading the love and kindness, because we have had some up and downs within these 9 months as well, with loss. You know, it's one of those things. So obviously what happens, but when it's unexpected, you know, it's one of those things that you have to kind of come to terms with. But best advice, live your life to the fullest. Anything you want to do, just do it. Anything you want to apply for it. Just be yourself. That's my best advice. One thing I also wanted to mention on this vlog is just a little bit about postpartum. Bye then. Bye-bye. But postpartum, you know, for me this time around, I feel like I actually struggled quite a bit. I don't know if it was the fact that I obviously moved at the same time as well as having Rico. We moved into Sunny's apartment, which was in Birmingham City Centre. I think first time around when I had Maya, I didn't really appreciate the support that I had the first time. Don't get me wrong, Sunny's absolutely great, but when he's obviously has to go back to work and you had a C-section, you know, those 2 weeks off go so fast. So me looking back in reflection, you know, you've just had a baby, and especially if you had a C-section, you've just had major surgery. So taking that time out for yourself, loving yourself, supporting yourself, making sure you're number one and your well-being's up there, because for you to be able to look after little ones like these, you have to be feeling 100% as it is. So I did struggle a little bit with my postpartum this time. I think it was a C-section, to be honest. It kind of took it out of me, but I feel like I couldn't. Oh dear. I feel like I couldn't sit back. Are we a bit done now, mister? I feel like I just couldn't sit back and relax. I feel like life had to carry on. You know, I was recovering, but I still had to be the mom. I still had to be the housewife and cook and clean and everything else. So best advice for everyone is, you know, just take your time. You know, it doesn't matter if the house is a mess. You know, you've got children. It's one of those things. You know, it's life. So my reflection is that next time, if there's a next time, that was the next question, just take it easy. Honestly, take it easy. You've just had a baby, your body's just grown a human. So, and one thing I would say I also struggled with this time is just really bring about your body confidence. Like, my body completely changed this time round more than it did last time round. Maybe I was younger back then, it had a bit more elasticity, or it's just the fact that this time I had a C-section. So again, after you've had a baby, learning to love yourself, body confidence, body positivity, getting back into the gym if you're into the gym, or if not, just eating healthy. I found I lost my baby weight through going to the gym, knowing that I had a holiday booked, and a calorie deficit diet definitely helped me. So there we go. It's just finding the love and the self-care for yourself. I'd say now, 9 months on, I'm feeling a lot more myself, you know, getting my hair done, going out with my friends, getting my nails done, you know, just pampering yourself as well as looking after your little ones, because you are still number one. So that is also advice for postpartum. You know, everyone's so different. Some people bounce back straight away, some people obviously have a little bit more severe and have postnatal depression. So please just know, obviously, if you are feeling a little bit depressed, here you go, that there is help out there for you. What are we doing, mister? Is it nap time? Is it nap time? So thank you anyway for watching my video. Now, like I say, I'm a little bit more myself and I'm bouncing back. I do plan to do a few more YouTube videos. I feel like looking back at my previous YouTube video, I could just tell I wasn't myself and that I wasn't ready yet to be pressuring myself into doing this content. But now Rico's older and like I say, I'm feeling a lot better in myself. I plan to be back with more videos. I plan to do a bit of a house tour as well to show you the house and the progress that we're getting on, because there's so many renovation vlogs out there and you know I'm so inspired, and you know just to show our journey too and see how far we've come would be great. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you all on my next video. You say bye.